Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. International observers storm Abuja for Supreme Court review of Imo governorship election appeal. Wow. Hey, guys, please, I'll give you the news. Let me give you a little bit background. Imo State is where you have Ozedema and Ihedua. Okay, so INEC, they both contested for the governorship election of Imo State. Yeah, um, Ihedema was already the governor. Ozedema, who came third, apparently by INEC, record, came up and contested Ihedema's win, and they went to court, and INEC sacked Ihedema and upholded Ozedema to become the governor of Imo State. There have been issues here and there, and the international community has been showing interest, particularly about the Imo State election. But here's an update. You remember the case is supposed to be heard. The Supreme Court they postponed the case to March the 2nd, which is tomorrow, Monday, March the 2nd. Now, the international communities are obviously already arriving for the review of the Supreme Court. Let's go to the news. There are strong indications that Art Bruce Finnis, the fourth most U.S. attorney and one-time associate deputy U.S. Attorney General and constitutional expert, will be arriving the country this weekend to lead the team of international community that have indicated interest to attend the Supreme Court review processes of the controversial Imo State governorship election appeal. Notably, representatives of other international organizations have confirmed attendance to review, including Amnesty International Centre for Democracy and Development, European Union delegations of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and ECOWAS, and Youth Initiative for Advocates, Growth and Advances. Among others, the Supreme Court judgment on the Imo State governorship has gathered so much controversies and contention in politics today that almost on a weekly basis, protests within and outside the country has determined the political landscape ever since the Supreme Court judgment of January 14th, 2020, where Ihedema was sacked and Uzidima was awarded as the governor of Imo State. Wow, this is a very welcome development of the international community coming over to Nigeria to show their interest and solidarity for good governance. Wow, you guys are really welcome. I'm very grateful to God that they are beginning to arrive, and also a member of the U.S. press will be arriving as well to be there for the reveal, because this is what Nigerian government needs. They need this, because if the international community does not show interest, you just see them doing their own thing, going about their own as if nothing has happened, and they can just do anyhow. Uhedima's mandate has to be looked into, because this man came third. On what grounds? The international community is seriously interested. You could see that the congressmen of US, as well as the as well as media houses, are already reporting and saying that they are interested and they are coming into Nigeria to observe and to see exactly what is going on in the political setting. And they want to really ascertain and determine if the Nigerian Supreme Court are upholding to law-abiding citizens and doing what they should do to make sure that the people have belief and faith in the judiciary system of Nigeria. The U.S. particularly have indicated interest in the case of Emeka Hedema, who was sacked because people have not stopped talking. Then the media, thank God, these days, in those days, they can just do anything and it will not really travel. But today, hmm, is beyond a rumor. You can see whatever any country is doing. All you need to do, countries that are, that have gone ahead, is through satellites. And beside, mostly through the media. The world now is a global village, and everybody everywhere can see what everyone is doing, especially whatever is put on the internet. It goes, it travels, and everybody can see and know exactly what is happening. You can't hide it for too long. No, you can't hide it for too long because the nations of the world are watching. You see these days that Buhari comes up to say, oh, this happened here, I send my condolences, or try to visit. In time past, it's as though nothing happened. These people, he doesn't even understand what was going on with them. But guess what? Now, he can't play that dumb because the United States has specifically spoken and have said Nigerian government seem to be having a religious intolerance. Did you hear what Lai Mohammed had to say? He had to come up with the truth without fear or pretense, saying that indeed Nigerian Christians are being targeted by Boko Haram. That was the first time in a long time Nigerian government would say the truth. For the first time in a long time. It has never been before that they will come out and say the truth. No, 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 no. It has not been before. But guess what? They cannot hide it for too long. We, the media houses, will not allow the truth to die. We keep speaking up. We keep letting the nations of the world know what these people are doing. And by so doing, the news begin to travel and they are coming now. Remember now that they are media people are showing interest and are coming. By the time they come and they see exactly what is going on in Nigeria, Nigerian government cannot hide it for too long or pretend that what the government are saying is a lie. Action, they say, speak louder than voice. We need to speak up. You have a voice. Don't let anybody put you down. Don't let anybody make you feel that you don't have a voice. You have to make sense of what is going on in Nigeria by speaking up. One of the ways you do that is by liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. When you do that, you help our news to travel and can be part of the things they can pick up to see these are what is going on in Nigeria that we have heard, and they can confront the government of Nigeria with. So when they are assessing and saying, oh, what's going on, then they can be able to say, this and this is what we are hearing from the media. Can you prove this? Like I was explaining the other time, what there is protocol in place for any government to come into another country and to see exactly what is going on. What they do is that first of all they go to the relevant authority of that place and they ask them what is going on. We have been hearing this, that, and they give the government the opportunity to be able to speak up and to say, yes, this is what is happening, this is what we've done, this is what we are doing, and this is the situation of the country. When they came in to ask Buhari have assured them that everything is under control, that he is winning the war against that he's winning the war against Boko Haram in the country. But guess what? Is that really the true representation of what Buhari has said? Is that what is really happening? Because evil is still plaguing the country and Buhari seems not to be saying a single word. Or even acting or really speaking up and saying, this is what is happening. This is where the situation is. He seemed not to be saying anything. I mean, rather what he comes out to say is that they should not touch the Boko Haram. They should leave them and they should hand them over to the authorities. The same Boko Haram that you bring back to us to say has been rehabilitated. The same Boko Haram you bring back and you give them houses. You encourage them to do more. Nigerians, who are we deceiving? Who are we deceiving? Who are we deceiving? Let's call a spade a spade and let's really speak up against this evil that is plaguing in our community. Nigeria needs a rehauling, a restructuring, and a re-overhauling. We cannot continue like this and expect things to change. We must speak up against injustice and evil in our community. You and I must do it together as we as we stand together as one and do not allow evil to thrive. I'm very grateful to the international community who are coming to show interest in this case and make sure that the Nigerian government and judicial system do the right thing by the people. Thanks to everyone who has been listening. Thank you so much. You've been awesome. Thanks for being there. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria. You have a voice, please use it. Don't allow anybody intimidate you or chicken you out of what is important and how Nigeria can move forward and be a better place. You have a voice. I will always say that. Please like, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye.